Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and as you all know by now, the next generation consoles are both out and available. And here at Geekanoids we've got both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So I've got in an extra wireless controller, the PlayStation Dualshock 4, in this blue and black colour. I'm going to be unboxing it for you and also showing it to you up against the Xbox One controller, just to show you the sort of differences with regards to ergonomics, etc. So let's turn this round, and we've got a little seal to undo first of all. And you can get this in a sort of all black colour, and there's also a black and red colour available as well. Very easy to get into. And super excited to actually handle this for the first time, because I'm unboxing this prior to unboxing the PlayStation 4 console. So here we go. Wow, that's got some weight to it. That feels nice. So we've got some little bits of plastic to remove as well. So we'll just remove those. And that feels really comfortable in the hand. A little bit slippery though, actually. A little bit sort of not quite as grippy as the Xbox One controller. Let's take a look around, shall we? We've got the D-pad on this side here. We've got a couple of thumbsticks. They feel really nice, actually. They feel much nicer than the Xbox One controller. We've got the PlayStation button in the middle here. We've got what looks like some speaker sort of feedback here. Not sure at the moment. We've got a share button, options button. We've also got this touchpad area. So this is where I would regard the DualShock 4 controller as being much more innovative than the Xbox One controller. The Xbox One controller obviously has got slightly different ergonomics, but remains pretty much the same. And this one adds in this sort of functionality of a touch area here. We'll see how that pans out when we're actually using it with the console. And then we've got the regular sort of triangle, circle, cross and square buttons. And then on the bottom here, we've got an external port and also a headphone jack for adding on sort of additional bits to the controller. And then on the top, obviously, we've got the trigger buttons and shoulder buttons. They feel really nice. They feel pretty much identical to the previous controller, actually. And then we've also got this light on here. Woohoo, we have a light. And this glows different colours depending on which controller number is assigned as well. And then we've got a micro USB charging port. And this is another area where this differs from the Xbox controller. The Xbox One controller runs off of AAA batteries, or you have to buy a rechargeable play and charge kit. And the PlayStation DualShock 4 comes with a built-in rechargeable battery, so there's no additional sort of purchase required, which makes this a little bit better value for money. So let's just put these side by side and have a look at what they look like. We can see quite a difference in the design. This has got a much more depth to the actual body of the controller, and the DualShock 4 a lot sort of thinner in this area here, and this certainly looks a lot more next gen than this does. This really has got very little changes comparing this to the previous generation Xbox 360 controller. Actual weight wise, well, considering this has got the rechargeable battery, and it's a fair comparison, and I think they're pretty much the same, but this one feels a little bit more top heavy, and this one feels a little bit more evenly balanced. I hope that makes sense. And then ergonomic wise, let's just feel this. And this is only a first impressions. I've used this for around about a week now, week and a half, and let me just feel this, which I've only just got out the packaging. You know what? This feels more comfortable in the hand. This feels a lot more comfortable, as though I'm going to be able to use this for a lot longer period. And I also like the placement of the share and options button as well. And the thumb buttons, I'm not too sure. I think I prefer the placement of the thumb controllers on this one, because your thumb just naturally sort of goes up in this motion, and this one's a little bit more difficult to get to. Whereas on the DualShock 4, they're both down here, so you're sort of lifting your thumbs up into a bit more of an awkward position. It's not bad, but I do prefer the placement of the thumb controls on this one. The shoulder buttons on here, this feels a lot nicer. I do like the placement of these, and overall this just feels a lot more comfortable. So I'm sort of torn between the two. I've only just got this one out of the box, as I said, and this one I've used for a week and a half, so it's too early days to give a final opinion between these two controllers, but certainly first impressions are this is a lot more comfortable to hold. The only thing I prefer on the Xbox One controller is the placement of these thumb controllers. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you handled and used both controllers? Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comments section. And if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. Please subscribe to the Geekanoids channel as well. And I'll see you all in the next video.